Welcome to the DNA podcast. In this episode, we look at why India can no longer be accurately described as a third world country. The debate began after the US president announced plans to pause migration from nations he referred to as third world countries. This raised an important question: does India still belong in that category? The term third world originated during the Cold War. Countries aligned with the United States were called the First World, while those connected to the Soviet bloc were known as the Second World. Nations that belonged to neither side were grouped into the Third World. Many of these countries were former colonies with weak economies, limited industrial development, low incomes, poor healthcare, low literacy, and inadequate access to water, sanitation, and hygiene. Some also struggled with unstable governments, military coups, and authoritarian rule. However, the term was never based on clear or consistent standards. Several neutral European countries were not called third world nations, while countries such as China later developed into major global economies. India was historically placed in this category because it stayed outside the two main Cold War blocs, maintained close ties with the Soviet Union, and received Western assistance. But India's position has changed significantly. It remains a developing economy, but its real GDP reached nearly 188 lakh crore rupees, while its nominal GDP stood at around 331 lakh crore rupees in the financial year 2024 to 2025. Real GDP grew by 6.5%, while nominal GDP increased by 9.8%. With an economy estimated at around $4.2 trillion, India is now the world's fourth largest economy. It is classified as a lower middle-income country and falls within the medium human development category. Despite continuing challenges, India has remained a democracy without military rule or a coup since independence. In simple terms, India may once have carried the third world label, but its economic size, democratic structure, and social progress mean that the term no longer reflects its present reality. Thank you for tuning in to the DNA podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, like, share, and subscribe for more stories from India and beyond.